Hello and welcome. Yes. Hello, my Cancer friends. Yes. Um, I speak of you a lot because you're ruled by Luna. And actually, we came, we're in the month of November. This is your Clairvoyant Alchemy reading for November. And one of the goddesses that's being, beloved here is Hecate. Okay. And she's Greek moon, magic, witchcraft, knowledge of herbs and poisonous plants, necromancy, and sorcery. She had rulership over the earth, sea, and sky, mother of angels, cosmic world soul. Okay, so you can understand that, but I believe, from how I was raised, that we always look to the moon. Okay, we always look to the moon, and that the moon, Luna, is a goddess in her own right. Okay, the moon is a goddess. So I'm just being, whether you're male or female or, whatever you embrace your soul to be, the moon herself is a goddess. Okay, to me. And I pray that you believe that, Cancer, because you're ruled by the moon. And I've had fun with the water signs so far, especially, Scorpio, Pisces, and now you're the final one for November. But it's a beautiful thing when we can use wise magic. Okay, I'll say it like that. And it's empowering when we can transform to a new reality. If you don't understand what that means in the respect of, I guess my little flower just dropped something there. Truly, Cancer people, if you already know your astrology, sun sign, rising, moon, and if Cancer is your moon sign, believe what I'm saying. It's time for you to really develop, uh, uh, um, rituals for yourselves, daily meditations. It's truly about empowering yourselves because 2018 is, I've been talking about, going into the future for many times, but now for you, Cancer, it's time for you to do it. Okay. And I totally believe from all the zodiac signs, Cancer always lives ahead. I believe that. I believe the water signs, we are the most intuitive and psychic, but I believe that Cancer, uh, they 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 know the future. Okay, I believe that with my heart and soul because I believe that you're very, like it's called in Native American wisdom, changing woman, and changing woman represents that you renew yourself all the time, and that's what the lunar cycles do for us. It renews us. It renews us. Okay, whether it's full, new, or quarter, it renews us, and that's how the ancient people followed not only the stars, but they knew that the Luna would come around, and it was time to do this, and it was time to do that, and it was time, time, time. So my Cancer friends, it's about, birth, growth, aging, death, and rebirth. That's Scorpio power too, the water sign of. But the moon is a goddess. So I'm bringing forward that Luna comes through, and Luna did come through already for my water signs. And I truly believe that, Cancer, you have how can I say it again? You're like a goddess of creativity, okay, or god of creativity, male, female, whoever you are, your soul knows what I'm talking about, okay? But it truly is time now for us to, you know, uh, lunar on, flame on, the sun, the moon, earth. We are very special here, okay? Very, very special. Nobody like us on this planet, okay? Okay. Okay. Nobody like us on this planet. Earth is very special in the galaxies. You know, I follow a lot of um, shows that talk about how Earth, you know, we're very special. And that you, Cancer, ruled by Luna, is very, very special. I talk about Luna a lot. Okay, this card too wants to come through. Okay, I talk about Luna a lot because, you know, I talk about how at the far side of the moon is where there's a portal. I'm not saying it's heaven or earth. I suggest it's a portal out there. And there's a portal where, you know, the dark forces come for you or the angels. Okay. And that's what I believe in. I believe in the balance. Diablo has always been, I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it a million more times. Diablo has always been. And then God brought in the white light. But still, Diablo reigns, you know, because there's pure evil on this planet, no doubt about it. Okay? And I'm not trying to, you know, change this attitude of your reading, but we have to be cognizant. We have to empower ourselves with the white light, bright light. Okay? That's the only way we can fight off the dark forces that be. Okay? And I know that. And if you're new to my channel, it's always been. You know, I just know how to fight them because paranormal has always come for me since a little girl. So I understand. I understand sort of kind of how they follow us. They always follow the white light, bright light. You see, like Princess Diana murdered because she was white light, bright light. And the evil ones, call it her own family, took her out. I don't really talk about politics too much on my channel, but ooh, this is a good one. Since I'm going into my 7th year on YouTube, I really want to share that there's a lot of crazy dynamics on the YouTube. I used to follow Doreen Virtue, and now I do not. She sold herself to the devil a long time ago. You know, you speak, you're a spiritual teacher, and you speak that you are now embracing Jesus. When I was baptized at 1 month old in the name of Jesus, you have no right to speak of that and make money off of Jesus. This is how I'm saying. It's sadness. It's not any more pureness. And we have to believe in our pure identity. Do not deny your pure power source, okay? And I'm not going to deny mine. I don't sit around talking about Jesus. I'm not making money off of Jesus. But I know that he exists and he's a spiritual warrior. That's all I'm going to say. But this is how YouTube has changed, and it's all, social media has gone crazy. Again, forgive me for taking time on your platform, Cancer, but you're the mother. You're the mother, Cancer. You truly are. You are the goddess of the moon, okay? And I don't mean that if a male's watching, it's not about, you know, feminine, receptive. Luna loves all the lovers, okay? And the lovers know Luna as well, okay? And the moon needs time to go through her cycle of new moon to full moon, okay? And I brace men who love Luna. I want to find one. I want to marry one of those. If you love the moon, call me. Okay. Because Cancer, the mantra of Cancer is I feel. I feel. And if all the clairsentience, all the clairs that I recognize in my body and soul and mind, I feel. I'm clairsentient. That's why I love you, Cancer. I truly do. I love you. I love you. I love you. And that again, ruled by La Luna. My goodness gracious now. It's like super cool, super wonderful. And my sun star is Pisces. And you know, my tarot card is the moon, number 18. But I truly love, the Cancer people are just, they flow and fly. And that's been my theme as well. And Cancer, we have a new moon coming in Scorpio, and Scorpio just went into Jupiter. So perhaps if you don't mind, I share with you a new moon prayer for you to say 18th, on the 18th of November. I welcome transformation. I welcome growth. I welcome abundance. I know what I need. I am ready. Okay. If anybody can prepare themselves for that, that be you, Cancer. The Hangman. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so not this card came through, but the Hangman has come through already for November. You see, they want us to take time out. They want us to go into introspection. They want us to self-sacrifice. That just came through for Pisces, I believe. Not this card, but from the deck already. We have to sacrifice ourselves. We really do. It's about that. We have so much time on this planet, and we have to recognize, what are we here for? And we're all coded. Your birth date is coded for a reason and a purpose. Your soul came here again for a reason. Because as I understand it, okay, my darlings, not all of us get to come back to Earth. Okay. Our souls, we go to other dimensions, other galaxies. Not all are welcomed back again here. So recognize that. And for you, Cancer, ruled by Luna, recognize that if you feel confident in your position here on Earth, then you can acknowledge that I've come again. Okay. I've come again to planet Earth. But not many are allowed. Really, not many. So believe. But, Cancer, look at this. And look how cool this is, too. See this crow right there? I can't bring it forward too quick. But it's holding a pentacle. A pentacle. Earth ready. Get ready. Get grounded. Walk by every moon cycle if you can, Cancer. The full moon, the new moon, okay? You do that, all right? Because it's integral for you. Wow, beautiful. And, you're the mothering, you're Cancer, you're the one that does lovely things for many of us. And you birth those beautiful babies, okay? And you're about protection and sensitivity. And truly, look at this. Talking about the pentacles. Now you get the power. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Cancer. You have raven or crow. To me, I'm going to call it the crow for right now. Well, crows and ravens. Ravens, where I live, I have many crows. I have crows come here all the time. But ravens are a little larger. But I got big crows. I mean, they're huge. However, ravens usually live in the woods, and the crows are abundant in my location. But here we have two. It's all about magic, okay, and supernatural, okay. The crows speak of sacred law, okay, sacred law. And so now we have the hangman hanging, and Odin. I made a video with Odin, and that's why I always select my runes for full moons. Okay, you Luna lover, uh, Cancer, because that was my first divination system at first, the runes. Okay, and I learned so much from Odin's wisdom. Okay, but now here we have Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you see there's a book outlaid, and here we're coming to Halloween as well in the respect of a Samhain, and we have eight, power and success. Okay, and you can see how this person is developing and shining on her coins. Okay, and you can see there's a pentacle right there. They want you to bring forward that plata, that money. Okay, so go within, go within and shine on. Okay, go within and shine on. Because really, that the hangman has a symbol of the pentacles right here, and you just, the next card received was 8, and this comes from the Witch's Tarot. Oh, beautiful. And that we have two, crows here. I'm gonna call them crows, but if you call them raven, that's fine. It's all magical, and it's all about sacred wisdom, sacred law. Okay, so I received 2, so let's pick them up. Oh God. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The 4 of Wands comes through, the 4 of Fire. On the Knight of Swords. So we have totally the swords and the fire are all about male or masculine active. It doesn't, again, whether you're female, male, whatever your soul represents, this is all, pushing forward. That stamina of male. Okay. And the wands are about passion and energy, and the swords are about, having a clear conscious of what you're doing forward, moving forward. And we were just suggesting here right now that the hangman came through in the respect that, this is about really sacrificing yourself to become more mystic, to become more spiritual. Okay. Um, it truly is. You need time to, develop your imagination, if you want to call it that. Your intuition definitely has to come through with creating your imagination. So here it is, Cancer. How fabulous, right? And that we have those 2 crows is like, that's magnificent in my regard. I mean, I don't think I've seen that ever happen on my table. Okay, and then we have the knights, and we like to say the knights are the messengers, the young blood. So you have all the energy you need to be clear about your purpose. And since it's November already, we're moving to 2018 on this channel. I've been talking about that for a few months too. Okay, 2018. Just look, be cognizant, prepare yourself, especially you, Cancer, with Luna. I mean, it's beautiful. And the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Fires, again. And I talk about the 4s all the time as stability and good supply in the respect that, the pyramids were built on a quadrant of 4 with the pyramid reaching out and to transform to the stars and to the moon. I mean, the Egyptians always followed the stars and Luna especially. Okay? So I'm a little adamant with my Cancer friends about that. I mean, if you followed videos like mine in the respect of, you know that the moon means everything to me. Okay. I'm a priestess of the moon. I totally am. I follow her all the time. I don't talk about it too much because sometimes we have to keep things, within us. What we adore and love, we don't share too much. But, since I have a global channel on the YouTube, And I want you all to understand how much I feel, like Cancer's mantra, how much I feel, how I love Luna. She has given me wisdom beyond, beyond, beyond. Okay, beyond. Just laughing. My goodness, for this November. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. For November, we opened with my monthly reading for all people, all personas, everything. And then I opened up with Scorpio because they're going to, they've aligned with Jupiter. Okay. I wanted to make sure I wanted to talk to them and sing to them about loving on Jupiter, the planet of luck, growth, expansion, and the Wheel of Fortune, the trump card of planet Jupiter also came through. And if you have Scorpio in your signs who are watching this video, understand it started on 10/10/2017 and will end in 11/8/2018. But then I want to add that the King of Cups, the King of Love, has shown up 3 times already. It came for my monthly reading, it came for Scorpio, and it came for Pisces. And look at you, Cancer. You get it as well. The King of Cups. Now from the Lover's Tarot. This is my Lover's Tarot deck that I've had forever. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. I might have to read this card because how can this happen? This is the True Love Tarot. He has come in 4 times now. In a row. In a row. Okay. In a row. How beautiful. And you know, Luna loves the lovers. I say that all the time because as Cancer, your mantra is I feel it. I feel. Now he has come through 4 consecutive times. But this is the first time from the True Love Tarot deck. So the visionary. You see what I mean? My sweet Cancer friends. How beautiful. It's just beautiful. You know. I don't think I've ever had and you know, and we talk about the kings and queens as they master themselves. They're masteries of themselves. They've been through everything. And now but I can't recall ever. I don't think ever it's happened on my channel that I've received one tarot card of, you know, and that's why I like to use different decks because if we get the same card again, I like that double whammy deal we talk about. But I cannot recall ever that I've had the same card or the same, you know, tarot persona come through back to back to back to back 4 times now. And you received it, Cancer. How fabulous. And you know, if you think about Luna, how we talk about her in full new moon quadrants, right? How fabulous. You received the King of Love for the 4th time now. That is pretty brilliant. That's beautiful. And they call the I'm just trying to touch him like, oh, you know, bring forward this kind of man in my life. You know what I mean? It's like how beautiful. The loving father card. You know, he's mastered himself emotionally from his heart zone, the heart chakra. Oh, I try to keep myself calm in my readings, but you know what? Sometimes I can't. How this has never happened before. 4 times. 4th time the King of Cups has shown up for November. I guess you know, the universe is saying, just bring out the love and look up at Luna and follow the stars. Look up, look up, look up, look up. How beautiful. Wait a minute. I have to take an exhale for the moment. Oh Lord. I'm thanking the heavens right now. And the kings are about that. You know, they've mastered themselves. They're about authority and power. Wouldn't that be beautiful if we have these governments aligned with that kind of beauty? A king of hearts. I'm sorry. I know, but I can't help it. How beautiful. This is the fourth time. And if I'm making it up, maybe it's the third time. One, two, three, four. This is the fourth time the King of Cups has shown up. And that's Jesus right there. The King of Love. Love is on the table. Now the Ace of Wands with passion. Love is on the table. Okay. How beautiful. It's lovely. And I love that it's for you, Cancer. I love so far this reading for you, Cancer. And I'm grateful it came forward for you. You're the mama, you really are about being sensitive, and protect your babies, and you triumph over your emotions as well. You're about that family and that nurturing. And the coolest thing is your tarot card is the Chariot, number 7, Chariot, Major Arcana, where you balance. You're always balancing, balancing, balancing. But here we have passion, the Ace of Fire. How cool is that? And when we talk about aces, it's about those beginnings, new beginnings, okay? And you have that desire. You have a desire to continue to birth scenarios, birth ideas and knowledge. And that, again, I have to repeat myself. I have to repeat myself that the King of Shells, I'm going to have to read it from here now. Let me put it here so I can recall to remember, because sometimes I get caught up in readings, but how beautiful is that? For the next full moon, which is in Taurus, Venus, love, beauty, passion, energy. Get a rose, but purchase a rose and do a ritual with it. Okay, do a ritual. No doubt about it. The Hermit, Major Arcana again, back to back. Okay, all right. So, and this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Truly, what has just come through. The fourth King of Cups, the love factor, the King of, the Father, and really, Cancer, you're like the mother respect. Again, I just suggested you do a ritual, so you always do rituals on yourself, by yourself, on your own. Select the time you would like, okay, whether it's the full moon coming up in the sign of Taurus, ruled by Venus, or Scorpio's new moon on I think it's the 18th as well. Uh, go within. Please go within. Okay. Introspection. And for a few years now on my channel, I've been sharing with everyone to please at least minimum an hour a day that you just go within, and even even if it's you're in your car driving, turn the music off, turn everything, unless it's no words music. It's you don't want to hear voices from technology. You want to go within. Now if it's beautiful, guided, lovely, just tone music, that's wonderful. Okay, music, you know can heal the savage beasts out there, but not with words. No words. Okay, see, I'm getting too much into your reading right now. I'm talking to myself right now. I can tell I'm talking to myself. So I don't want to do that. I want to give you a proper reading, but my goodness, Cancer, how beautiful. It's time. Okay. It's time. And when we have the Hermit, you know, the Hermit is the tarot card for the Virgin. Okay. And Virgo the Virgin. And for September, Virgo the Virgin was huge. Okay, huge. I talked about that a lot. So consider, and I just did a reading because it was the 100th anniversary of when the Virgin came to three children in Fatima, Portugal in 1917 for 6 consecutive months. And I delivered a video, and Mother Mary's been speaking to me a lot. She even came through in my last reading I did for the angels bring loving miracles. Mother Mary came through for me. So, but see, I try to tap the esoteric and the beautiful ones, as I call them. And I really do. Sometimes, well, I actually in the mornings, I don't turn on technology until 10 o'clock in the morning, you know. And I usually wake up about 7. So for 3 hours, I live with no sounds, no music, nothing. And I think they talk to me as well in there. Oh, look at this. Transformation. Well, look at this. This is the tarot card for Scorpio, our water people. Okay. And we talked about that. Persephone has come through, and Pluto. Uh, Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So we may have to read that. Okay. But that's pretty wise wisdom right here to transform ourselves. And I call this card 13, Lucky 13, because we need to regenerate ourselves, death and rebirth, go in and, come through. And I was sharing with Scorpio, and Scorpio just entered planet Jupiter. I'm just sharing with it again, in case you have Jupiter in your, or excuse me, other signs in your chart, Scorpio, but the respect is that all of us can join this ride, okay, with planet Jupiter, all right? Last year it was in Libra, but we can do this right now, okay? And this is very powerful, okay? And this is very emotional intensity, as a water sign, emotional intensity. We might have to read that one too from the book, because that's major arcana. So now we've received 2 major arcana cards. Okay. Oh, look at this. Princess of Cups. So again, we receive a water sign. Okay. Passion. Princess of Cups. Bragween. I'm not familiar with her. But you can see that we have Luna in the image there. Bragween, Princess of Cups. And we talk about the knights and the princesses, the princess. the knights, the pages, as young blood. Okay. They deliver us, um, you know, messages that we can continue on. I'm not familiar with Bragween, so let's put her right there and see what happens next. Wow. Okay, so we were just talking about the young blood, and now we have the prince and princess. Okay, the prince of wands, which I adore him. He's my favorite. The knight of wands is my favorite. Siegfried, it says here. Now, we can look at that, how they're both looking, you know, we're looking north. I mean, if I'm standing on my beach and we look right, we're looking north. Whatever that means to you, because, you know, as a global channel, you all know where you're looking at. But I feel that he's looking at her. He's looking at her. He's looking at her, the princess of water, the princess of cups and emotions with Luna. Okay. And I believe, and see the wands, the staves signify fire. You can see the sun. It's like he's looking at her. I think so. Okay, so let's hold on. Okay, let me read the King of Shells for now. Okay, yes, let me see what time. Okay, the King of Shells. Let's read him first. Okay, so the King of Shells is here because as I shared, he's come through 4 times in a row. Okay, the King of Cups. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, the King of Shells seems younger than his years. Okay, so, all right. Okay, let's think about this. The King of Shells seems younger than his years. His creative, balanced, engaged approach to life and love have saved savages, excuse me, have saved the ravages of age that afflict those less in harmony with the divine forces we see swirling around his head. Okay, divine forces swirling around his head. He is a Renaissance man, inventor, accomplished artist, and well-read scholar. His gaze is direct and friendly, but he is no fool. He is as sensitive and psychic as any in his family and uses this tool as one of many for enlightened rule of his kingdom. Okay, my darlings. Okay, Cancer. All the water signs are very, very psychic. Okay, we are aware, or we beware. And you ruled by Luna. Okay, you're one of the most intuitive. Okay. His psychic gifts are second nature to him. He is true visionary who reads people and omens as well as he uses his creative powers to realize his visions. He is a counselor of counselors. Oh, I like that. He is a counselor of counselors, okay? All right, my darling Cancer? You will soon meet or be called upon to emulate the qualities of a person like the King of Shells upright. And again, this is the 4th time in a row. So he wanted to talk to you mainly, Cancer. Look at that. Look at that. You will soon meet or be called upon to emulate the qualities of a person like the King of Shells. You need to understand why strong feelings, okay? And my darlings, Cancer, your mantra is, I feel, I feel. You will, you need to understand why strong feelings have surfaced and how to cope with them. Do not repress your emotions. View your life as a work of art and your art as a work of life. How fabulous is that? I love that. Wow, let's repeat that. View your life as a work of art and your art as a work of life. I love that, my darlings, for you. That's you, Cancer. That is you. A time to experience a deep, long-lasting love and contentment approaches. Okay, a time to experience a deep, long-lasting love and contentment approaches. Learn what gifts you have to give as a lover, parent, counselor, and friend. Give advice only to those you know are ready to hear it and to act on it. Study the teachings of a favorite spiritual master or philosopher. Visualize the true love you seek and you will realize it. Ah, beautiful. And now, Cancer, you have to kind of pay attention. Fourth time he's come in a row. And that you received it from the True Love Tarot deck is wonderful. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Right there, strong for you. With my little beautiful flowers that soon will be dying down because we're coming into winter in Florida and everything changes as it does. Oh my goodness and goddesses. You know what? I'm not even going to read anything else from a book because that's the deal right there. This one. That's the deal right there. This reading has stimulated myself as well. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's continue. How wonderful, Cancer. How wonderful. That was the best deal yet. The best deal yet. The best reading yet for November. I loved it. I really, 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 really did. Okay, so let me turn my head because I can see these cards. And we're going to pick. I'm going to pick two for you. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, I don't want to look at them yet because I want to pick one from the mermaid too. Okay. Okay, so hold on. This card kind of came in my hand. Okay, so hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me just. I'm still caught up with the king there. Okay. The King of Cups. How? It's like magic. You know what I mean? It's magic. Okay. A man asks for support when he needs it. Okay. So Venus is sharing that a man asks for support when he needs it. And then Mars says a woman expects her partner to know when she needs support. A man asks for support when he needs it. And then Mars, a woman expects her partner to know when she needs support. And she's within a crystal ball right there. Okay. We all need a crystal ball. A quartz crystal ball. A woman expects her partner to know when she needs support. Okay, so this is kind of the words of this deck. You know, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Okay, but let's see what continues, okay? So let's see. Mars. Fix something around the house. Fix something around the house. Okay. And then Venus says, you know, fix something around the house. The woman's saying, I'll put the hammer to you. You know. And thank him for the little things he does. See? It's called balance, right? That's what we do. It's called balance. We balance and balance and balance. That's sweet. I like this one. I do. And, you know, do it with passion. I can't believe that this King of Cups has come through 4 times. I'm just digging it. You know, have passion for your lovers, you know, your husband, you know, whatever. We have passion, okay? Have passion for yourself. Love you first. We talk about that on this channel a lot. Love you first, and they know what you're doing, okay? You know, the higher ones, the forces that be, they know that you're taking spirituality with a real truth purpose. Wow. Okay. So, all right. As a reader, and you've been following me, I really get emotional on my readings. Hi, sweet baby. I see you. I see you looking at me. I love my doves out here. I mean, I know the light is heavy. You can't see her, but. So this just came through yesterday for Pisces. Okay. Setna. And you can see I wrote down back in the day my first pick. And I actually, for you, Cancer, what this means, I come from the moon. I come from the moon. I watch Luna as much as I can. I love her so much. So much. And this just came through for Pisces. Sedna, the sea goddess. Through virtue, you find your place in the world. Oh, how fabulous. We'll read that for you as well. And then back in the day. Now, when did I received this deck when? In 2007. Well, look at that. Purchased 9/25/2007 full moon. Okay. Way before YouTube. Way before. I came on YouTube 2011. But you know what? I've had this deck for 10 years now. And I'm celebrating going into my 7th year in November. It was 11/21/2011 when I did my first and when I had my parrot Max, my blue and Goma call, he would bite on me. I miss that so much. I love him. But here we have 5th pick, the Nyx. Calm waters reflect clearer images than rough waters. Okay. Now see, and back in the day I would write on my card. So this was my first pick back 10 years ago, or what was it, 2007? Yeah, 10 years ago. I would, I'd open up a pack of deck, and then I would write the first card that came through, and then I think I would do it through 6. But here's the first pick, and here's the 5th pick. So I come from the moon. Sedna, the sea goddess, just came through for Pisces. Through virtue, you find your place in the world. And my 5th pick was 22, the Nyx. Calm waters reflect clearer images than rough waters. Okay, so let's read this right now, okay? Okay. Alrighty. So we go to calm. Okay. Here we have Sedna, the sea goddess, and the key word is virtue. Sedna, the sea goddess, protects you, conferring a happy, healthy, and wealthy long life. Her influence promotes intuitive and instinctive good, watchfulness, education, and natural diet. Like the waves of the sea, she surfs in a golden chariot. How cute is that? For you, Cancer. And the chariot number 7, Major Arcana, is your tarot card. How wonderful! Like the waves of the sea, she surfs in a golden chariot. There is no question of or preference or conflicting tendencies. Unless you stay pure, the white foam of the waves on which you will ride will subside with the swell of the ocean into the opposite of what you are aiming for. Making right choices will bring a steady increase in good fortune that begins a promising wave of exciting new times. Move on, and you will feel very blessed with the way your life flows. Happiness beckons. How fabulous is that? The right choices. Making right choices. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I believe the King of Cups is about that as well, making right choices for his loves and his kingdom. Okay, and 22 now. That's a cool number as well. 2022. So let's see. Okay. The next keyword, vigilance. Okay. The Nyx, a mill pond dweller that administers justice, advises caution and foresight because you may risk gaining one desire to the detriment of a superior plan. Okay, so let's pay attention. Okay, vigilance. The Nyx, a mill pond dweller that administers justice, advises caution and foresight because you may risk gaining one desire to the detriment of a superior plan. Her comb, okay, see her hand right there. And in mermaid lore, you know, they love to comb their hair. Okay. Her comb symbolizes reconciliation. Her flute inspires love. Okay, she's holding both in her right hand there. Her comb symbolizes reconciliation. Her flute inspires love. And her golden spinning wheel represents the bringing forth of a new life for you. Love will have a happy ending, whether it is with I'm sorry. Love will have a happy ending whether it is with one from whom you are estranged or with someone new. Okay, hold on. Let's read that again, okay? Love will have a happy ending whether it is one from whom you are estranged or with someone new. Financial wealth forecast for you or an invitation involving money may have a catch to it. Remember, what you gain, you have. What you spent, you had. What you had, you lost. No one will drag you down. Follow your heart, aim high. Oh my gods and goddesses, and look at this. Look at this. I totally feel this is connected to the fourth time in a row that the King of Hearts, the King of Love has come through. How beautiful. How beautiful, Cancer. You received this wisdom, this beautiful alignment. Let's read the alignment card here. And remember, faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it, okay? Cancer, if anybody loves, is you. Okay. Alignment. Affirmation. I align now with the vast presence. Vaster presence. I'm aligned. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true capital S self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be. I now seek to become more. Okay. So, my dears, look at this. This is you right here. No doubt about it. This is you right here, right here, right here. And look at this passion. Okay. Introspect, go within, pray. Okay. But look at this passion, this beautifulness that you have arrived here with now. Okay. This is my best reading for November so far. But I always say that to every reading. But again, you really, that the King of Cups, this is the fourth time. The King of Love. Okay. And he is the Father God. He's like the loving Father card. And he loves all people. And that's why they love him. And he is my favorite king because he loves his people. He loves his children. He loves his woman. He loves. He wants to help heal his kingdom. And the thing about him is the King of Water and the King of Earth, they're feminine receptive, okay? So they balance that within them, okay? Where the King of Fire and the King of Air, they're all masculine active, nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Active, go get it. Yay. But this truly is man of his emotions. This king. I love it. I love it so much that it received for you, my darlings. I love you all. Believe in yourselves.